Why does this look so off? That line shouldn't be there. My sketch was so much better. I hate it. 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 I hate my art. I'm not afraid to admit that I deal with perfectionism, but I soon learned the hard way that it affected me heavily. It made me view art differently, and it made me so severely insecure that it became very detrimental to my health. What's worse is that art, my passion, became my very own enemy. When starting a new piece, I always wonder if the end results would look good. Or, during the process of a drawing, I tend to look too much into it, so the back part of my head wants to find every mistake to fix it. Then I realized that it became a problem. Being a perfectionist has its positives, like being detail-oriented and observant, while the negatives are things like wasting time, unable to complete the said task on time, and could develop insecurities. It was then I had to ask myself, why am I doing this to myself? And then one day, I have lost my passion for art, and I never found myself drawing ever again. It wasn't until a few years later that the spark came back. I took a class deciding that I want to step out of my comfort zone from what I always do in art, which is character art. The class that I took was environmental painting, taught by a wonderful artist named Kaylin Chalk. Taking that class made me realize something. Details are great, but don't pay too much attention to it, as the bigger picture matters the most. I think I mentioned this before in my first video, that you should avoid being tunnel visioned. For example, this is an exercise I did for his class. Let's take this picture into consideration. As long as I make the shape and I zoom out, if you're able to identify what it is, then I completed my main goal. The details can come in later. It's all about the bigger picture. And honestly, that was an eye-opening experience because it taught me not to be zoomed in all the time with drawing, be so hyper-fixated on what I need to draw, or every little things that need to be fixed. Who knew that taking a class on something difficult would change my perspective? I also soon realized that results aren't everything, it's the process. Making sure that you're enjoying the process, as the process is your journey, while the results itself is a bonus. If it fails, that's okay. You're growing by learning. You're only a failure if you say that you are. And if it doesn't fail, that's also great. Your journey doesn't end there just because you made it. There will always be a new journey. All in all, don't be too hard on yourself. I know it's easy to get into your thoughts, but remember why you started. You're not doing it for others, you're doing it for yourself. So please don't let it stop you from creating, because your art would never bloom if you stop right there. So have fun with it, and keep at it. Much love, Lynn.